Hey, it's me, Amaya, with the Mitten Connect, and
I'm your host, Rockland.
yeah, and we're here today. First off, this is our first show of the Mitten Connect, and we're here. We're going to be talking about upcoming events, grand openings, interviews, and giving fun tips to business owners to enhance their business.
Yeah, we'll be basically the Men Connect is a show that'll be connecting small business owners in a network of other small business owners to get things done to help their businesses, expand and get promotion. Anything that'll help their businesses expand in Detroit local area.
Exactly. So we hope you guys stay locked in and tuned in with us as we discuss. So we just want to talk about a little things that happened over the weekend. We had Eli's Pink Party, which just opened in Southfield. They basically have this unique thing going on for the youth where they get youth together and they basically motivate and empower them, basically for per se, just to uplift and empower them through throwing pink parties per se.
Yeah, this is a great movement to motivate and empower, young girls ages 7 to 13.
Yeah, so it's definitely dope. Something, if you guys have children within that age range, I definitely highly suggest you guys to follow them and connect with them as they just open for their own.
Another event that happened was the Evolution of Fashion show held by Creole Keka.
Creole Bakeka?
Creole
Yeah.
Keka.
It's okay. Yeah, and it was actually pretty dope. Dope fashion show that had aired. Coco from the radio station.
Oh yeah, I heard she opened up. She was hecka funny, right?
Yeah, she was definitely funny, and then she also launched her line for
Oh
the first
wow,
time.
she
Yeah,
had a line.
yeah, she
Okay.
had a line. It was very dope.
Shout
Like,
out to Coco.
right? Shout out to Coco. Yes, yes, yes. So, just some fun things that happened over the weekend with the Detroit business owners. We are up and coming, and things are just rising day by day, and I'm just so proud of these young ladies and others.
Yeah, it's a lot going on with Detroit in the fashion industry. Now I hear they're bringing back the Fashion Avenue. We can expect to see a lot of thriving businesses opening up on Livernois and the Fashion Avenue pretty soon as well.
Yeah, definitely. I actually over the summer I got to work with a few business owners over on the Avenue of Fashion. So I know it's some exciting things that's going on. So shout out to Mark Harris, I believe, of Stitches. He's the owner. So check him out if you guys need any suits tailored or anything. He would definitely hook you guys up on the Avenue of Fashion.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what else we'll be doing on here on the Mid Connect? We'll also be bringing on guests, and we'll allow them to talk about their businesses or their experiences in entrepreneurship and things like that as well.
Yes, which will be fun. We're connected with so many different artists, business owners that do a variety of things, from fashion designers that just open their own stores to artists that paint, draw, and do a lot of artistic things. Speaking of artists, I think we have one that's coming on the show today.
Yeah, our guest today, I think she knows a lot about art, so we'll get to hear a lot about that after the break.
But before that, we do want to just introduce ourselves. Rockland actually is a established business owner, and I do want him to highlight what he do and to tell you guys about the fun thing the Gosh has done, the giveaways, the community events, everything that they've done. So Rockland, if you don't mind sharing with us.
Well, I'm actually the owner of Nagash Apparel and Footwear. My company actually is sponsoring this television show. And as we do more episodes, we will allow you, the viewers, to call in and ask questions about entrepreneurship, things that I can provide that you help in services with, as well as Maya as well. Could you give them an explanation of what you do?
Oh. So with the Mitten Connect, of course, we focus on providing services for business owners to enhance their business. So anything from social media management to website development, to many more promotional videos, commercials. We do one-on-one consultations, just about everything to get you where you need to be in business. You know, if you're stuck, if you're an established business and you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't know my next step. Business is just not booming. What's up? You guys can definitely come by the Mitten Connect and we'll help you tune things up.
Yes, definitely. I definitely highly recommend her and her services.
Yes.
A lot of times, us as business owners, we get stuck in places that it's as simple as us asking somebody for the next step to get to the next point.
Yes.
And you can. It's good to have people, that's like-minded in your phone that you can call up and ask these type of questions, or services like or this show here that we're going to be providing. Um, Information, to business owners who may can't find it online or don't have friends to call, but we'll be able to provide you with some of those services that can help you elevate your business to the next level.
Yes, you're absolutely right. He's absolutely right. So, hopefully, you guys like what you guys are tuning in to see. I know you will. It's definitely a fun twist here at WHPR, and I'm actually excited about everything. We're just all about just helping people. You know what I mean? That giving that extra push to up and coming businesses and established businesses in our community because we need those resources. We tend to say, oh, well, we don't know what's the next step, or we're stuck here, there, and that, and all it takes is just that one resource to change your life. So basically, hey, look, I'm in for it. I'm excited about this journey, and yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. So we look forward to you guys tuning in with us for the next shows that's coming up, and we want to get some of you all on here as well. So contact us. Don't feel shy to call us, DM us on Instagram, Messenger, Facebook, whatever. To ask us, can you be a part of the show? Can you come on? Can you send us? Can we get a shout out? Anything like that. So we're down to do the simplest thing is to give you a shout out on the show. So be sure to follow us on our social media accounts, Instagram, Facebook. You want to get your stuff?
Yeah, definitely. You guys can find me on all social media outlets at the Mitten Connect, and that's all spelled together. It's the Mitten, Mitten Connect, Kunnect on all outlets from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and just about everywhere. To be honest,
Okay.
yes.
And my name is Rocklin on social media. That's ROCKLIN. You can find me on Instagram _Rocklin. Facebook just Rocklin. Also, my company, you can find my company on all social media accounts with the name Nagash83. And my website for the company is Nagash83, and this show is sponsored to you by Nagash83.com.
Yes, awesome. So, with that being said, we would like to take our first break of the show. Oh, okay, awesome. So
Okay, so instead of us taking a break, what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of just give a shout out to a couple businesses that in the community.
okay,
I like to give a shout out to Walk Fashion Show, also New Era Detroit. These are some companies that are in the community that's helping the community, and they're all for the community. So these are some companies you should look into and invest in and be a part of.
okay, awesome sauce. He's definitely right about that because the Walk actually have some big things coming up very soon, which is their fashion show that they have annually. But some business owners that I would love to shout out. One I've been working with for some time now, Mrs. Dakisha with Rhanisha Accessories. She's basically doing a thing. She have a magazine which is called Businesses on the Rise for business owners that's trying to get extra promotion and things like that. She basically have this amazing magazine. Another business owner I would like to shout out is Mr. Mark Harris, which I just mentioned earlier, of Stitches. Like I was mentioning earlier, he I basically worked with him over the summer. He's a definitely down to earth person. He has a new line which is called Detroit. It's B Detroit, like so be your city. It's all about bringing brotherhood back to the communities. It's all about being your city. Be about what you talk about. So those two business owners are, two I would love to shout out.
Okay, and we'll give a shout out to also 313 Clothing Store, downtown Detroit. It's an excellent store. They launch a lot of brands, Detroit brands, out of their store. So it's a great store to check out. Another clothing store is Strictly Sportswear downtown. Um, no, actually they're not downtown. They're in Detroit. They're on
Okay.
7 Mile.
Okay.
You been there before?
No.
Okay, you got to check out Strictly's. It's a dope store.
Okay. Awesome. So, let's see. I
Where have you been shopping lately in the city?
oh that's online. So sad. I was just saying online, but I have been supporting a lot of people in the city. Well, we have clothing lines like what is it, Jungle Stone Jungle. I'm so sorry. He gonna be mad if I I just messed up his name. But Stone Jungle is a huge brand that's up and coming in Detroit, moving fast. It's a dope line with like this big like lion type of like dope. You should definitely check it out.
Okay, what about food? Where have you been eating?
Oh my gosh. Look, what have I been eating? New eatery downtown. Black owned. I love it. It's in the center area. I'm saying like everything is delicious from the waffles and chicken to the breakfast entree. Their French toast is just lovely. But look, you asked me about food. I've been everywhere. But seriously, and then the block too. The block is a dope little restaurant downtown. They opened about like 5 years ago, black owned, and they're dope. Every Wednesday they actually have networking events for business owners. So if you're a business owner in the downtown, midtown area, you can stop by from 6 to about like 8 p.m. If you would like. So yeah. So from here.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get into our break. We'll be back.
Hey, welcome back to the Mitten Connect. It's me, Amaya.
And I'm Rockland.
And we're bringing on our guest, which is Mrs. Chaz, and I will let her introduce herself. Again, she's a artist from Detroit, and she has her own art company. So, if you would like to introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, Detroit viewers. Woo! As you can see, I'm very animated, natural born artist. My name is Chaz with the company The Art of Life LLC, which is a mobile arts company in the Metro Detroit area, bringing all types of art services directly to your doorstep. We have been established since 2017 and hope to grow until eternities of time.
Yes, I love it.
Awesome.
Eternity of time.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, can you give us a little bit about the network that you provide to artists?
Well, throughout the city of Detroit, there are a lot of unseen artists. Unfortunately, it costs a lot of money to become an artist or go to these expensive art schools. So I have been working with a lot of underground artists. I work with a company called rawartists.org, which is a pop-up art show that comes to St. Andrews every season. With me being the production coordinator, I've come across, I'd say, over 200 artists within the city that I had no idea existed, and I feel shameful that people don't know about these guys. So we have visual artists, performing artists, photographers, you name it. Maya has been a part of some of these events as well.
Yes.
We've had hula hoopers the last time,
Yes, it
and
was
you would be
amazing.
surprised that actually is an art form. It's a performance art. So Anything that you need artistic wise, you can definitely reach out to myself and I will send that person right to you.
Absolutely.
Okay. And how would a person reach out to you? Where can we find you at?
You can check out my website at www.theartoflifellc.com, or you can find me on Instagram at art underscore of life underscore Chaz, or on social media as Chaz, co-creator Conley.
Okay.
Awesome.
Awesome. Well, we'll get those plugs again before the show is over with. But I want to get into some business questions with you. I want to kind of get personal a little bit, not too personal, but
Okay.
just a little bit.
Okay.
So, what's some of the faces you challenge? I mean, some challenges that you face just being a business owner in the city of Detroit.
Wow. I would say starting up is when you're going to come against your most obstacles because people seem to not take you seriously if you aren't already established. When people fail to realize that you have to start from somewhere in order to get established in the first place.
Absolutely.
So, being a young black woman, a self-made teen, they kind of look at you in such a way as to challenge your credentials or your credibility of what it is that you do,
Absolutely.
because you haven't been on TV. But here I am now. Hey. But I would say that that's one of the main obstacles is being taken seriously when you are just starting up. But you never give up because you know how serious you are about your craft, so you just keep pushing.
Okay. And what motivated you to just do what you do? What just when you could have been doing anything else? What pushed you to be an entrepreneur?
Um, I think that it was because of my children. I basically say that. I am a family oriented person, and to be able to work and still have time at home is the ultimate goal. I would say it should be for anybody to be in control of your own time schedule. I definitely did not like to punch the clock. I like to do what I want to do, like Bobby Brown's my prerogative type of thing. But it's definitely my children. They inspire me in so many ways, and they watch me, my every single move. And to be able to be home with them doing homework and at the same time making money just stationary is like an amazing,
Okay.
amazing
That's
thing.
awesome. Now, what advice would you give those people at home those mothers, those single mothers that want to do what you're doing, just be an entrepreneur?
Well, the thing is, they already are. A lot of times people say, oh, you're just a mom, and that is a job in itself. So shout out to the moms that are at home watching the program right now. It takes a lot of integrity and strength to be a stay-at-home mom. However, in those opportunities, you might be doing some laundry. Okay, your neighbor might need laundry done. Go and grab theirs, put it in with yours. There's some money right there. Doing things that you already do.
Yes.
It's a mindset. You can't, if you sit at home and say, "Oh my God, I can't do anything because I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm broke." Then unfortunately, you will be broke. There's always ways to make money. Every single day, every single second of the day, is money to be made, and you have to just channel into that part of you that says, "I need to make this money to survive. I need to feed my children." And then you'll start getting creative and you'll find those ways.
Amazing. Amazing.
I agree, definitely. I was basically talking to a friend the other day, and I was telling him, when you're broke, you get the creative. You're most creative when you don't have anything.
Absolutely.
So just basically true what you're saying. Just so true. Um, so I want to ask you about social media. How does social media affect the way you run your business?
I use social media only because it exists, if that makes sense. I'm more so of a meet you in person type of thing because you can scroll past a million ads a day that are saying the same thing. Maya knows for a fact that sometimes Facebook can be overly saturated with one type of brand or business. It's nothing like meeting a person face to face. That seals the deal because a lot of people, post things that aren't true. Um, it may glitter and shine on the internet, but in real life is,
Yeah.
sugar covered something. But the main thing is developing those relationships, and you can't just always hide behind a screen. You have to actually get out and be seen. So I use it because it's there and it's trending, but I don't really count on it for my sales, if that makes sense.
Okay, okay. Well, let's get those website. I mean, well, your website and your social media accounts again, since we, you
The
know.
website is www.theartoflifellc.com. My Facebook page is Chaz, co-creator Conley, and my Instagram is art underscore of life underscore Chaz.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into just now um, business talk. We was Maya. You wanted to talk about encouraging business owners, correct?
Yeah, awesome. We can you should just share some ways that we can encourage business owners to attend networking events and things.
Um, when you go onto your social media, and let's say you see an event that you like, when you click like, it will bring up a multitude of other related events. I always click interested just so that they can pop up again, and then you can see what's going around. And then you meet lovely people like Maya, who always has the 411 on everything that's going on in the community. So touching base with her, um, and just getting out there. Every opportunity that you have, it may be hard, but it's only as hard as you make it. But you have to get your face seen, especially if you're trying to get your brand out there.
Yeah, that she's absolutely right about that. You definitely, have to, connect and follow the things that you are behind, or your brand is represented, because you can find a lot of amazing people that's basically contributing or doing the same things that you are doing, and you guys can partner up, because the importance of partner up with different people and things like that, you can go far. You never know what can happen. You never know what you can get out of it. So you're absolutely right about that,
Are there
Miss
any
Shaz.
networking events in the city of Detroit that we can refer?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I mentioned earlier in the show, the block basically holds networking events every Wednesday at 6 from 8 p.m. So you guys can definitely, and it's a variety of networking events that you can go to, even if it's just a random event that's going on. You can just pop up and go. There's like-minded people 9 times out of 10 that's there that you can connect with, and just some small advice to people that bend at these different events and things like that. You should be up networking, taking that advantage and opportunity to network with these different people that's at these events, because they have power. They hold power. You know what I mean? And if you just sit back and just sit at your vendor table just behind and just be chilling, you get nothing done. So just having someone out there networking, connecting with people, that's just the whole just. You can go to any event and connect with people. So yes, definitely. So that's a cool tip.
Okay. Well, one thing we can do is give a shout out to the sponsors again. Show is sponsored by Nagash83.com. Please go and check that out when you guys get a chance. I want to also encourage everybody to check out the Mitten Connect. Connect with her on Facebook for those business services you all might need. If it's simple as getting business cards, she can do that for you, or connecting you with a photographer or videographer that you may need to shoot a video or do for photos for a business service. Anything like that, connect with the Mitten Connect. And again, I'm your host, Rockland.
And I'm your host, Mia Maya.
I'm guest Chaz.
And this is the Mitten Connect. Thank you all for viewing. We'll see you guys in 2 Fridays from now.